anytime I feel anxiousness or that bit of nervousness, I know that it's just my old identity dissipating. I know that it's my old identity surrendering to my new identity. I know that it's my old identity saying, releasing itself so that my new identity and my new self can and will exist. Y'all, as you can see, I am not in my office and I am doing this check-in video, and I gotta take my shades off because y'all gotta see me for this. I am doing this video in my car. I'm getting ready to go teach Pilates. This morning I did a hot yoga session. And okay, why am I recording? I kind of saw it this morning. I was like, oh my God, I gotta do my check-in. But the way that my day is going, this is why technology was created. This is why multiple devices exist. And so remember the other day, I told you guys, you are literally watching me navigate a quantum shift. You are literally watching me go through an identity change. So one of the things that my new identity required of me and commanded of me was to put my sleep timer, measurement, clock, alarm back on. So that would look like my bedtime is 10 p.m. and then I wake up, which was previously at 4, which probably will go back, but it told me 5. So 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. I need to sleep. The past few nights I haven't been able to get to sleep by 10 p.m. And so yesterday, confirmation verb. Yesterday, my alarm went off, right? Yesterday was the full moon too. So my alarm went off, but I didn't get up. I hit snooze. And I ended up waking up around 6:30, closer to 7 o'clock in between that time. But then this morning, or yesterday, when I went to my yoga teacher training practice, one of my cohort members, she was like, oh, you're going to yoga tomorrow? What are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe thinking about morning yoga. And I was thinking about a time after I was finished teaching Pilates. But she's like, well, I'm going to the 6 a.m. if you want to come to the 6 a.m. And I'm like, 6 a.m.? I don't want to go to the 6 a.m. because I've had that luxury, right? Fast forward, my alarm goes off this morning. I do hit snooze, but I feel my new identity saying, we make it to this 6 a.m. class. In this time, it's 5 something. I'm like, okay, this is what I talk about when I talk about we have all the time to do the things we need to do with time to spare to do the things that we want to do. Within that time, I was able to wash my face, brush my teeth, get ready this morning, pack my protein for afterwards, which I didn't even eat because then I made it to the coffee shop to get me a hot cup of water so I could make my bone broth, as well as get me a chai and put my collagen in there, which is protein in itself. So I'm full from that. Took my vitamins. I took my morning vitamins. I took my morning bitters. I took my allergy pills. I drove to the yoga studio and was on time and had a wonderful session. Went to my gym and changed. Also in that, packed my clothes, like my actual clothes that I was going to wear for the day. And just seeing how effortless things are unfolding. Now, here's the other thing. As I was walking into the gym, there was a previous colleague of mine, or he is a colleague of mine from my corporate experience. And so he called me and I'm like looking at him. I don't recognize him, right? I have dissociated myself from the corporate landscape, I guess, so much that I'm like, I don't know you people. And so he's like, oh, are you still at the company? I'm like, no, I've been gone since like 6 months ago. And I said, and I've never gone back. I've never looked back. And he's like, good for you. And sharing with him, and I told you guys, one of the things, and the wind is like blowing my tripod, but it's okay. Like, look at us out here. I'm just doing this darn thing. And I was like, you know what, you are your first career. I'm going to dissolve it. There's no need in keeping it because I no longer wish to go into the corporate landscape teaching people how to survive. I am more interested in these experiences and teaching people how to thrive in their own lives. I was able to just relax and just be and just exist, like our lives can be so easy. Money doesn't have to chase you if you're open to receiving it. Your dreams don't have to chase you, and you don't have to chase your dreams if you're open to working towards it, if you're open to receiving that as your reality, if you're open to accepting that as your reality. Even like y'all saw me channeling, like even with my retreat coming up this weekend and my upcoming auditions to teach hot flow yoga, there's a lot of opportunities for 6 a.m. classes. If I didn't want to get up this morning to go to my 6 a.m. class, how can I say I want to get up so I can teach a 6 a.m. class? And so I realized that who I am is in alignment with who I'm becoming. And somewhere in this morning, I felt a bit of anxiousness. But yesterday, one of my self-talks looked like, anytime I feel anxiousness or that bit of nervousness, I know that it's just my old identity dissipating. I know that it's my old identity surrendering to my new identity. I know that it's my old identity saying, releasing itself so that my new identity and my new self can and will exist. Y'all, you are watching me grow through this experience. So, right, I'm recording in the car. Next thing you know, these seats gonna be red or purple because I'm gonna be in my Porsche and the emblem gonna be right here, and I'm gonna be like, cause if I could do it, you could do it, and I'm doing it so you could do it. I am just so excited for life. I also finished my garage. So some of you may know, but I used to own a metaphysical boutique. And last year, the building was like, okay, we're going to start with renovations and we're going to start with your suite, but we're going to relocate you. I did not have the capacity to be relocated. So I just took that and was just like, okay, it's time for me to close. I have set up my space in my garage as my store, and my mini retreat is going to be taking place in there this weekend, and I'm just so excited for the other experiences that are unfolding. You guys are literally watching me go through an identity shift. You see my brand, Ancestral Energy. Hats are on sale, y'all. Hats are on sale. I'll make sure to put that link in the description box, but grab you an Ancestral Energy hat. I got to get ready to go into my Pilates session. If you're interested in trying Pilates and you're in the Triangle area in North Carolina, go to my Instagram at A.Richbook or I Am Richbook, however you want to find me. And I'm working on putting that on my website because I'm identity shifting and I'm quantum shifting in real time. This is what ascending looks like. This is what it looks like. So you don't have time to be distracted by people admiring you. You don't have time to be distracted by people who just want to kick it with you. You don't have time to be distracted by your thoughts. You don't have time to think about anything that's not serving you. You don't have time to think about anything that's not uplifting you. You don't have time. Why? Because your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, that's everything that is and will be taking up your time. Y'all, this was another Rich Life Daily check-in. I love you, love you, love you, and I'll catch you on tomorrow's check-in.